I haven't seen him in a while, Dorky. Wow. I don't stalk my friends, bro. If it happens organically, it happens. I wander about the earth, dude, you know. I'll talk to people. I love talking to people, but I'm not like I'll put up my stream like this. If he wants to come on my stream and say hi, he can do it. But it's like I don't like the whole. I don't like that. I don't like the idea of two people. I like it to be organic. I just like people to just hang whenever they're around each other. You know. You know. That's just how I think about shit these days. You know. I don't think we should have to put possessive ideas into people's heads like slavery or some shit like friendship or any of that shit. It's just like I don't know people. You know, that's why I will wander about the earth, and if I happen to be somewhere, it's not like I can't put up like a sign where I'm at or have put a Facebook notice up. Or, I mean, I'm not like against that, but I mean, as far as making plans, I really think that could fucking die out. You know, you're just gonna do what you're gonna do. If you're a follower, if you're somebody it's just like some kind of carnival strumpet. I don't know, dude. You know, friend wanted, friend wanted. Well, I don't care, dude. I don't care. I have my little stream here. It's all good. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I don't fucking care, dude. It's just like it's the only reason why I need is because socialization is a human need. You know, I'm still a human being. I can't just undo humanity. You try to undo your humanity, you're gonna end heroes. Don't do it.
So,
yeah, well, that's the thing. That means that you have a good capacity to overcome peer pressure. And that's good. Okay, it's not a bad thing. If your peers, I like to just go and be organic and just do what I'm gonna do. And if they're just gonna roll like bullshit, like shame me or some shit like that, forget it. I mean, but if they're all like, "Oh, well, that's too bad. I hope you come next time," so maybe I might think about it. You know what I mean? But if it's, I don't like, I don't think relationships and life are about democracy. Sure, that's good for the state if you want the will of the people to be part of what the state needs. That means president. No, sorry, I put this on, but no, it's in relationships and life and stuff like that, everything's got to flow organically, man. Everything's got to flow organically. Don't try to pull that shit with people. It's demeaning. It's fucking demeaning. I get that.
40-year-old virgin countdown. 730 days, 2 full years. It's 14th September. 2 full years because I think 2020 is a leap year. Anyway, let's do a brief update. Greetings, fam. 38-year-old virgin. Yeah. The 40-year-old virgin countdown. Sponsored by evil female counselors that want me dead. Eventually, they will win. So, today is 12th September. We're 732 days away from me being a 40-year-old virgin. And we are 1 day away from me being the 38-year-old virgin. Now, I wanted to save my birthday video for tomorrow, but odds are I'm probably not going to want to make a video tomorrow. Some of my family insists on bothering me, you know, making a big deal about my birthday. Or pretending to. Which will pretty much consist of every family meeting. They just whine about their shitty jobs. And they berate me over, you know, not having kids and shit like that. You know, it's a really fun, gay old time. It makes me want to just murder my entire family and pretty much everyone. Yeah, because all human interaction with me is just like pure, utter torture. Anyway, my thoughts, you know, pretty much the only thoughts I've had for my birthday over the last 2 years consist of pretty much the last person who ever cared about my birthday. And by cared, I mean obviously pretended to and never gave a shit because she's pure evil. And that would be my former counselor, D. I told the story a few times before. 2016, when I was still forced to go to group counseling jail. In one of my earlier groups that day, I basically mentioned that it was my birthday, and we were just, you know, talking, and it made us talk about shit.
Fucking friends out of media, that shit.
And of course, nobody in the group cared because they all hated me because I am ugly.
Those things I need.
You know, and just like with every group, you know, whatever I said was just completely ignored, and they only cared about, you know, the girls in the group and babbling about their nonsense. You know, fat ones going on about, you know, their boyfriends and, you know, their husbands,
friendship,
you know,
like, friendship is,
you know,
like,
all this traumatic shit.
It's like, yeah, it's exactly what it is. It's a relationship.
They're the people that matter,
sense.
and then me, who's never done a single thing to a female, I'm scum and I deserve to be dead.
Being with somebody that long.
Anyway, just a reminder, kids, never, ever, ever go to group therapy. Just don't do it. You will be worse off if you're an insult. Believe me. There's nothing good that can come from it. Like, the only time I would ever think of doing that is
example of friendship addiction.
it's an all-male thing. And even then, I don't recommend it. Anyway, I'm getting off tangent a lot here. Yes, 2 years ago, I mentioned it was my birthday in group, and the counselor in that group,
right? Obviously, I'm friendly.
Mark Jewcock. I have a thread on him on insults on me. He's another fucking piece of shit, too. Anyway.
But, like, is it friendship?
He messaged.
You guys got rid of the whole friendship shit?
You know, that it was my birthday and to make a big deal about it, I guess.
No, Georgie, just listen to what I'm fucking trying to say.
And
get rid of the whole idea of friends.
You know, I had my scheduled
friends.
Counseling session with her after the groups and such.
Let the friendship crap out. Go alpha and go fucking.
She brought it up, but she didn't bring it up until like the very end of the session. After she like brought up all her notes on her computer.
Say what's up and what you're doing.
And
dude. Yeah,
she's so absolutely shitty at her job. She basically left her notes up, and I can read like the message that Mark sent her to tell her to do this.
What the fuck is this?
And then she makes a big deal. It's like,
I remember it's your birthday, you know. Everyone didn't forget.
His woman voice.
I mean, I do.
like that was like the first sign that I knew I was kind of dealing with someone who
Happy
made
birthday to Grotesque.
I mean, she was obviously lying. I mean, I knew she hated me like the first time I saw her, but that wasn't the first time I kind of thought, I don't know what I really got myself into here. I didn't get myself into it. The state made me get into it. But anyway.
I have one real friend that's like, it's cool. If I see it, it's all organic.
And as I saw it in the future with her, like she had this massive virtue signaling, trying to make herself seem like a good person shit.
Probably won't even call him if I'm dying. I'll probably be like, fuck it, dude. I'm kill Martin fucker right here.
And yeah, when she did that, like from that day on, I pretty much knew she was fake and she was lying to me a lot. And that was only the start of that. I mean, I've gone on a story about her long enough. I mean, she strung me along, constantly lied to me. You know, I mean, she tricked me into, to keep going into group counseling just to see her. Jimmy booted out of the building. When she sends me a Christmas card, and the next day I'm thrown out of group therapy with absolutely no explanation. Because everything she did was to hurt me, to lie to me, and make me never trust anyone.
Alpha
She said like she's still a counselor today.
Viewer.
She's almost certainly fucking with more ugly males, just trying to get them to kill themselves. That's just the way it goes, man. When you're an ugly male, I mean, this is what people want to do to you. They really, really hate you. Sucks, but that's the way it goes. So that's pretty much what I'm thinking about for my birthday again. Just my counselor lying to me and just trying to destroy me. Just emotionally torturing me. Their lies and deceit. For no other reason than me being an ugly male. And she treated all her clients well. And I remember the first time I saw her, she was with an older lady she was working with, and she hugged her, and she seemed to be emotionally receptive to her. Me, I mean, I never received any of that. She just hated me. She just lied to me and treated me like shit. That's the way it goes. That's life as an ugly male. I mean, you're an ugly male. You're just not supposed to go outside.
Life is an ugly male.
Because females hate you. Just sad, man. Like I didn't ask to be born this way, man. I had never asked to go to counseling. I never wanted any of this shit. Even today, I'm still forced to go to fucking counseling, and I don't want to go because I don't trust any of you scum.
I like Stevie
Steve.
It's not up to me. I'm just a poor, dumb Polak peon that has no rights at all.
Nuggies with the honey mustard.
And it's just like another constant reminder. For my birthday, I'm alone, and I'm just a big loser and a reject, and all females want me dead.
It's like
no reminder of that.
It's like
just another year closer, dying alone, and more years of being a pathetic virgin loser.
That's the right thing to do.
And if I do try talking to a female, she's just going to lie to me and treat me like garbage and just want to beat me into the ground and get me to kill myself. I don't know.
Just looking for jobs. I might
It's
check
the
out
ways of the
this.
female, man.
If they don't hit me up, I might check out this night janitor job.
They just see me as like a rapist and just a
Full-time night
really
shift janitor.
bad
I
person.
don't have to fuck around with Gay Depot
Like, I'm just nothing but
hiring rules.
someone that can potentially attack them
I
and
cannot
torture
follow
and
what
just hurt them.
Teresa talks about. Did you guys follow Teresa? Okay, Teresa.
That's
when you
entirely
talk,
because I was born with
you
an
have to
ugly
look at
face,
the
a
way
misshapen
you're
skull,
talking.
a deformed bottom
Okay.
third.
Like, if I didn't talk like this,
human eye area in
nobody would
every way.
fucking understand the shit that I'm saying, okay?
That's why that makes me someone that is just awful and hated.
Cute cat, Teresa. It's like a fucking plane flying around the sky. No one's fucking listening to that, okay? You have to say, you know.
Fuck, dude, they better hire me.
And even today, I mean, there's probably a good chance, tomorrow, like Dee's gonna be celebrating with her boyfriend Jay. And he'll be coming on her face, and they'll be laughing. They're like,
You tortured that ugly guy.
They
Oh,
fucking
that
better.
ugly man, so disgusting. He thought he could
'Cause
actually talk to me and work with
They
me.
don't. It's because
Ew,
there's someone
stupid,
better, and
icky.
I was hella
Yeah.
autistic during the
the
interview.
girl's a total
Maybe.
fucking
Well,
loser.
not, I wasn't, but I mean the questions I answered kind of stupidly, just on purpose because they're stupid
I'm gonna
anyways.
fuck the shit out of you.
Just like I obviously
but the
showed
ugly
that,
male's thinking about us now.
that I didn't care about the questions. It's like, oh yeah, like I had like long pauses, and just like different, not the best like speech things. But I was like, yeah, whatever, and do the best, make it happen, or whatever, And he's like, oh, okay, wrote it down. I don't think that should have anything to do with it. I mean, unless that guy or guy that you work with that did the interview for me is a fucking faggot, then there's no reason not to hire me because I was a fucking man in the interview, and he's not a fucking man, then he's a faggot that only knows how to read little faggot questions. So that's what I have to say on the subject. But yeah, I ain't tripping. If they don't get me, they'll just fucking.
Not a bad
I'll
point.
find it. There's hella other
I don't
ones on
feel strongly
on
about it.
Craigslist. I'll do what I need to do. My homie was just propositioning me again yesterday to grow at his house.
I do think
I'm
Apple
probably
is
gonna take him up on. I'll just like
They don't want their
fucking
charger.
do a little grow at his house and just drive there and
I
back.
don't care if it makes dangers
Some
videos.
shit. So I don't know, I might have some cool opportunity. But mainly I think I just need to get a damn germ. It's just me and you in the stream, man. Such a loner. This new life. Starting out my Chris stream lifestyle. Chris got 5, I got 1. It's all good. We're leveling up, guys.
Holy shit! This whole time, I thought Sky General
It says
Monkey
5 for me.
was
It's probably 7
College of the Air. This whole time, I thought you were College of the Air because you have that red circle.
though.
I thought
Chris
Sky
has
General Monkey was
7.
top
Yeah, let me refresh.
in the chat.
Oh yeah, he does have 7. Damn it. Yeah, now he has 8.
It's gonna be another day
Yeah,
College of the Air.
yeah. Grid should just kill himself. He's just such a faggot. He couldn't even keep my hot mother girlfriend. What a loser incel.
No way that's Scott. Dude,
What a
no
fucking
way that
boring
guy is
lava
fucking
lamp.
White Dom. No, we would totally notice if it was White Dom.
I'm such a
We would
fucking lava
totally
lamp.
notice if it was White Dom.
Ain't no
White Dom
girl's ever
cannot
gonna want
hide
me, dude.
behind an alt.
Just gonna be
It's
like, dude, you're a
impossible.
fucking lava lamp.
It's coming out eventually. That's why it's like that's why
It's all good though. So I'll get rich on my own. Just shame fucking everyone.
his like videos are all fighting videos. Well, you know, maybe he has a poor way to cope.
Like a faggot.
Like you know, the edginess teenager, you know. That's a poor way to cope. Violence is a poor way to cope.
There's no way out. Probably. Yeah, we should get White Dom. We should just get all the egg fam just to work with us. We all work it fucking there and shit. Yeah. Yeah. We'll all try to bang the thoughts. And if any of us do, we'll shame them for becoming a normie. Yeah, I'm gonna try and bang that pink-haired bitch. I'm trying to give myself a sexual harassment charge.
Rest in peace, Chad Hunt. No, they're terrible, Georgie. No! No! Well, I mandatorily have to watch that. That's creepy. Han said that right after. Here we go.
What? That's hella funny. It's like, oh man, she's so thick, man. Just want to put my burrito in her taco. I don't care about the Muslim. Oh, my burrito gets so chunky steak. Carne asada when I see her. Ese. No, you make lots of money. You eat tacos and burritos, man. Taco, burrito. What's going
Here we go.
on
We got
in
the Astro.
NPC world, please.
That's not the, it's the scene. I just want to go. Oh, yeah, here's the music.
Misa. Yeah, I'm gonna be hitting that because I'm motherfucking half Arab and I can pull off the motherfucking
Man, all you guys talking about the
Habibi.
worst memes of Star
Marhaba
Wars.
Habibi. Palestini. Yahudi.
Like, you actually enjoy the
She's
game
gonna
grumps.
be cool.
Wow, that's
Oh,
some fucking dick anime, bro.
tickle my booty. We ride on magic carpet
He sincerely
together
likes it.
while you show me the world and tickle my booty. Abdul. Call me Rabdul.
How the fuck
Rabdul.
did that channel even get started? Those people are fucking stupid.
Rabdul Al
I
Jihad.
don't care if you have a couple good reviews. Who cares? They don't deserve millions of views. A few 100,000 at best. Huh?
Oh yeah, dude. Dude.
Here we go.
Dude, I helped punk this Indian on my walk like 20 minutes ago. Just for the fuck of it, for fun.
Disney on Star Wars.
I turned
now,
the
they
corner,
fucked it up.
and then like he walked out of his
Disney can't
complex
do what,
on his cell phone.
They can't do
I
what.
was like, man, this fucking Indian gonna walk in front of me on my peaceful walk by myself. It's fucking,
George Lucas
it's fucking poo. It's fucking, it's fucking.
Honestly, like, do you have any idea how shitty? I mean, Phasma doesn't show some titties.
So I fucking started
You know,
walking up
fucking
hella
A,
fast.
dude.
Fucking
Oh, we're
chill,
Disney, we have
man.
alleys.
And
But
he
you
hella
know, they're
like
sitting there
started
fucking
to
preaching.
notice I was
They have,
behind
like,
him, and I
feminist
turned around slow.
characters all
And I
over
was
the
hella
fucking
mugging him
place.
crazy eyed with my hoodie on.
Show me some fever,
Like,
goddammit.
fucking turned at him and faced him as I
This
walked
is fucking
around him.
bullshit.
He
What
hella
the fuck did I
stopped.
pay for? Make Phasma
And then
take
he
some
just fucking
shit
started
off.
walking
This is
slow
fucking
behind me.
bullshit.
And I turned around and I was like, what? What's up? What's up? I was just like that. And then I kept walking again. And then I turned around again. I just kept looking at him and like mugging him. And I was like, what's up? What's up? And then he eventually turned around and walked the other way. Fucking poo. And then I had a peaceful ass walk by myself the way home. That's right. In America, a place that white people took over. Not poos. Not fucking poos.
That's good fucking music. This new shit,
Oh, poo.
get fucked. Get fucked. Can't recreate John Williams.
I'm always hella mean whenever I go on walks because I hate other people. Fucking, sometimes I'll do the Englishman accent, show them how inferior their
We need to
language
see
is.
some Phasma fever.
That's enough. That's enough being racist. Racist white skinner over here. Got a racist white skinner. Oh, we got someone else in the chat, so you better stop. I mean, in the stream, not the chat yet. So, you know, got some lurkers up in here. We got some CIA. We got FBI. We got lurkers. We got motherfucking all the alphabet boys. You know how I'll be. Hella cool and shit. Just kidding. Just kidding, agencies. It's all good. I'm just a retail worker at a local
It's
Walmart.
fantastic because it's so. How do you even write that? How do you even write that? It doesn't sound like any other fucking music ever made. It's fucking completely original. How do you even come up with this shit? It doesn't make any sense. There's no comparable fucking sound in any fucking movie ever. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, it's Amazing Raisin. Okay, the Amazing Raisin. Yeah, it's a lot like Holst, but it's Holst. Okay, you're right. It is a lot like
A
Holst.
poo
That's
pack.
not a movie, is it?
Fucking 6 poo pack.
Okay, the planet, whatever. I think it's the ninth planet.
Poo.
Well, let's do Mars. Bring it.
So yeah, that was the highlight of my day. It's fucking
Or more.
punkin' a poo.
This one has a
I
better.
want to
picture
start
than
doing
this
shit like this more often.
Get a view. This one doesn't.
Feels good. Felt good.
Holst is not a movie.
Punk poo. Punk police. Punk police. Punk police.
Me too. Everybody loves Holst. When the meme war began.
That was fucking Alpha Chad Slayer.
When the votes were being counted.
Punk police. Come on, police. Sup, poop. Sup, poop.
Oh, yeah. We're thinking like a great sex we're having right now.
Yeah. Give me some of that tight white ass there.
Oh, be careful. You have poop in there.
Yeah, I know you pooped in there. I see it in your adult diaper.
I smell so bad. I don't wash my pussy.
Yeah, I wish you would, but I'm going in anyway.
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck the police. Come straight from that, right?
Oh, God.
Fuck police.
I'm so absolutely destroyed.
You're all racist. Everybody here looks at
Like, I almost can't believe there was a time, I wanted to commit suicide. This is before I ever dealt with a counselor. Like, I was, like, relatively sane back then.
It's like basic,
It wasn't until I had to deal with, cunt counselors trying to get me to die. And I really lost my mind.
The basic man shows up.
It wasn't until I dealt with cunt counselors, I'm walking around at a park and talking to myself every day into my phone. I'm getting arrested 7 times. I didn't do that until then.
Punk police.
Counselors are so caring. The female sex, that's the caring sex. They're really great people. They just want what's the best for
What am I thinking about right now? I can't even read my mind. You're not even psychic. You're not even psychic.
38 years old. 2 years away from the 40-year-old virgin.
Jelly beans?
Does it get worse than that? I mean, does it? I mean, it's just like the glaring accomplishment of a failure. There's a big loser and a big reject every way. And it was over before I even was shitting out of my disgusting mother's cunt. It was over then. Or maybe it was over when my mother dropped me on my head down the stairs.
Yeah.
Might have been over then. I don't know.
That's being hopeful, though.
Yeah, I need to, bro.
Whatever the reason, it's over.
Probably when you came out of the
It's been over for a long
That's
time.
probably when your sperm hit the egg. Is when it was over for you. It was over for me when.
O-G-R-E. Ogre. It's super ogre.
It was just over.
It's a good scenario.
It's as ogre as the ogre on the gummy bears.
It's ogre for me.
I don't know why that just popped in my head.
JK. It's ogre.
Man, I just think of how much
When I go to Burger campus,
I almost admire how evil she is. Because everything she did from September to December 2016, man, this woman just so went out of her way to absolutely destroy me. Lie to me, tease me, torture me. Oh, I mean, she really tried, man. She put a lot of effort and she fucked me so hard, man. Ooh.
but nobody put it to a movie like that. I mean, maybe
Wow.
That's not true. Actually, but you know what? You did it.
I mean, I guess it's like what the power of being an ugly male is. Just being an ugly male like I am, I'm big, I'm scary, I'm terrifying. I'm just seen as, just scum, garbage, trash. Like, I'm even lower than, being an ugly male like myself, it makes you lower than a nigger, makes you lower than, a dirka. May even make me lower than an Indian. Except all Indians are naturally ugly, so I don't know. But yeah, I mean, it just draws that much hatred from females. Like I can just imagine Dee being in her office and just giggling, sending me a Christmas card.
Well, TV, that ugly male. I wish you make a Merry Christmas, because I know that he has nobody to spend it with. But he'll think of me, and tomorrow when I cruelly boot him from our building, after telling him that he can come here and see me at any time, he's going to feel so alone, and he's going to kill himself. It's so funny.
Gotta love grotesque. Good old grotesque.
I know there's a high probability, after, the group session, she go into the restroom and suck off her coworker boyfriend. While he was unloading on her pure white face. They were probably laughing about what a loser I am. What a loser thinking that I actually thought, I had a chance with her. Like how dare I even talk to her? It's probably so disrespectful to her that, she even had to lower herself to talk with scum like me. That's the virulent hatred flowing through her bones.
Yeah, I'm watching this new series.
Massive disrespect. She had to talk to someone
Virgin
like
Countdown. 732
she should have had her
days.
boyfriend Jay deep inside her pussy the entire
back
time.
on the list.
That's what it should have been, because that's what she deserved. She's a special princess, and I'm a big loser.
Grotesque, best gore.
So just how she had to cope, just laughing about me all the time.
Enjoying life, man. Just enjoying it.
With her boyfriend's hot load dripping down her face, and she had to.
They do that. That's true.
She could feel that ecstasy, but she still had to talk to a loser like me. And she had to talk to me while she had Jace come, in her mouth, his sperm, just floating around in her mouth. And I had the audacity to talk to her while she had that. Yeah. How dare I be in the vicinity of her boyfriend's sperm, her coworker's sperm? I even had to do groups with him. And he hated me. There was one group, it was the under group. And he was obligatory asking how everyone was. And I said, "Oh, I'm not doing too well." And then his group just ended and he walked out and didn't give a shit. And one of the drunken fucking loser little manly cocksucker group mates I was with. He's like, "Oh yeah, you dodged a bullet there, Jay." And he's like, "Yeah." I didn't really fully understand it at the time, but Jay probably really hated me at that point because I felt I was talking to his sexual partner. I was talking to his little cock slave. I was like, I felt worthy, possibly having sex with, his little slut. That was probably very, very offensive to him. How dare I be here and talk to her? How dare I be in the vicinity of the cum, dripping on her face?
Nice, got a grotesque friend.
The massive load she's taking in her stinky pussy. How dare I have the right to smell that? How dare I have the right to smell the mixture of cum and shit in her adult diaper? How dare you, you ugly freak, you ugly male, you ugly genetic shit. I can see why they hate me. The only reason they had the wherewithal to show up at work. They take vacation 3 days every week. To show up 2 times a week to go to work was to go fuck each other. Had passionate, loving sex in the bathroom and unload his cum on Dee's face. And then they had to deal with me. They had to pretend to give a shit about me. It's very disrespectful. You know, I was very disrespectful. I guess I understand why they hated me then. He's like, I was disrupting their orgy. I was disrupting their nonstop sexual fun. You know, he just wanted to nut on her pure white face. You know, I was a loser, and I'm sitting there, you know, just existing. I mean, dude.
It's grotesque.
You know, Dee was probably just thinking about fucking her boyfriend all day at work.
Grotesque.
And she got to look at me. We probably made her stinky pussy dry up into the Sahara Desert.
It's got a new channel though. It's called Chad Slayer.
Maybe that's why it smelled so bad to me. Maybe, you know, despite awful appearance, you know, it just gave her automatic yeast infections. You know, my appearance, you know, sewed her vagina up and, you know, just gave her, like, you know, venereal diseases from the lack of oxygen to her labia and whatever. I don't know the terms for vagina because I've never seen one. Because I'm a virgin and I'm a loser and I'm scum. Yeah. I mean, I just disrupted, you know, Dee's passionate, you know, loving sex in the bathroom every day at work. The only thing I was there, I was just disrupting it. Yep. Sucks. That's the way it goes. I wonder what, you know, what she was telling, you know, her other coworkers, you know, because they knew that, you know, G&D were, you know, were fucking at work. All of them knew that. So, I mean, I wonder what she was like telling them, you know, to besmirch me and to make me get out of, you know, therapy faster. You know, I mean, Dee just wanted to have sex. She wanted to have that load on her face.
I definitely feel
So,
one with that character is a certain sex. That's Lauren has something like that.
yeah. I'm an ugly male and I have no value at all. And females will never want to have sex with me. I'll never get to fuck my counselor in the bathroom. Attractive people do, I don't. Because I'm ugly. Sucks, that's the way it goes. Anyway, that's your uplifting video for today.
I think this is peanut butter.
I might make a video tomorrow. I probably won't though. Because I'm gonna be really, really depressed tomorrow. 38-year-old virgin. What a big loser. Big loser. A failure in every way. Complete scum, trash, garbage shit. I can't believe what a loser I am. Such a big loser.
Yeah. Sure.
Like, I mean,
it's okay. I can talk to her maybe
like you just think, you know, a virgin, you know, once he gets like 30 years old, like he'd have the wherewithal, you know, just kill himself. Not me. I'm too stupid to do that. I have too much false bravado to do that. Too stupid. 38 years old. 38-year-old virgin. Not only a virgin, never been on a date, never had a girlfriend. 38 years old. Unbelievably pathetic. Unbelievably pathetic. You can't be a bigger loser than that. Yep.
Yeah, he's pretty great.
Well, that's it for today, fam. I'll be back tomorrow or Friday night. Oh, God, Friday night. Okay, that's it. Bye.
That's just high T levels, George. That's normal. It's normal to dislike things and dislike people. That's normal. You see me going out there and sucking.
Greetings, familia. Grotesque here. And earlier today, I made a video walking around the park, you know, talking to myself as usual, like the crazy fuck I am. And I made a video about 9/11 and, you know, my history with it. And that led to me saying a lot of very naughty things that YouTube would consider to be hate speech. Whatever that is. I still have no idea what hate speech really means. But it was hate speech.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, it kind of led to me, you know, talking about terrorists and, you know, hoping a lot of people die. And
I think it's just.
I said a lot of very nice things about females. You know how much I love
I
females.
don't think he's.
I love me some females. I want to go harm them at all. Ooh. But anyway, that video is going to be on BitChute. I'm going to link it in the description. And if you want to watch it, like, go ahead. I don't care if I get banned there. I'm tired of getting banned on YouTube. This is the only place like people actually watch my videos and subscribe. So
Yeah, watch.
I gotta behave here.
Yeah, my friends always watch
Because,
King of the
you know,
Hill too.
we have to abide by what, you know, the fine people in Silicon Valley think, which is like just insanity. Like they're insane, but I'm a different kind of insane. So anyway, that's it. Have like watch my other video if you want, and have a good day.
That's what I do. I get. I don't remember that. I don't remember. I pretty much. I think I just.
A 40-year-old virgin countdown, sponsored by
Yeah, you know what?
weather.gov, the only weather website, the only weather website you should ever go to. Seriously, never go to weather.com. Local weather. They're pretty much all shit, and they all give you a bunch of false, poorly constructed information. Anyway, greetings, fam. It's 10 September.
It was good the first time I watched it.
3 days away from my birthday.
Then after that,
This week is a pretty eventful week for the 40-year-old virgin countdown. I'll tell you the future schedule.
Let's go to the mall. Holler at some roasties.
Tomorrow, 11 September, I'm going to have a video talking about.
Yeah, I know where a cool like lake is
and that's
over
not,
here.
like, bad, because I guess
It's like
you
a
have
little
to go
pond.
through
I mean,
experiences to learn in life.
it's like
And that's
down a weird like
I
walk.
kind of wanted it to be more about video games and shit, you know? And it wasn't so much about video games.
Like by the train tracks. I don't want to grow a weed plant there.
But they know if they make it
Fucking hell of
easier
shit.
that, like, they're going to sell more.
There's
and
like
more people
water,
are gonna like it
and nobody
because
goes
They're
there.
just going to hook on the degeneracy, and then
I want to find cool places
Yeah.
I can grow a weed
that's
plant.
fucking, that's how
Nobody will
entertainment is.
find it.
That's, you know, that goes all the way back to vaudeville, like
I doubt it though.
selling the degeneracy. It's a Netflix program, Georgie.
My 9/11 memories and my general thoughts on that. 12 September, I should be getting a new computer chair. I'm going to talk about old memories of my old
I
chair.
like the intro song a lot. I like that intro song.
It'll be more exciting than you think. 13 September is my birthday, where I'm going to be massively depressed. And I'll carry on to 14th September and 15th September, where hopefully I don't rope.
Hopefully I don't grow.
Anyway, today my thoughts are on weather in general.
Honestly, people think
The
it's
latest
weird,
hurricane
it's
has become
not.
really, really
There is
interesting the
plenty
last
of
couple of days,
that have that
um,
plot, right?
where the models are projecting it to go.
Tron did it first.
And for those who don't know, I'm quite the weather geek.
You die in the video game, you die in real life.
I always have ever since I was little. Like, you know, when I was an autistic kid, I could sit and watch the Weather Channel for like hours.
You know, I mean, I don't know.
It always fascinated me. Like, I would like,
Yeah, Georgie, honestly,
you know, the Weather Channel,
is
it would have like the
because
local forecast every 10 minutes, and I would like religiously watch them to see if in my area went up a degree or two.
easier to follow.
Yep, autism fan, that's what it is.
a little bit easier where you can get some kind of visual cue.
But you know,
like at least 30 seconds.
I really got more into weather the last like 5 years or so. Is weather models have become a lot more sophisticated, a lot more useful. And you know, just I live in Buffalo, New York. Well, West Seneca, New York, technically. And Buffalo is pretty much known for snow. We're like the haven for lake effect snow, which is an extremely interesting weather phenomenon. It's a really deep calculation and process how it works. I just find it interesting as hell.
I only like plastic memories.
It's fun to track and follow. Just for me, you know, just slight wind changes, slight temperature changes. It's all this intrigues me. And during winter, I mean, I'm just like, I mean, I probably spend hours each day, you know, just looking at, you know, potential like just weather forecasts and try to figure out what I think is going to happen. And then, you know, I'll critique all the local meteorologists and all that, you know, and troll online about national guys are all wrong and all the hyperbola like they'll do, which I'll bitch about. Ooh, Smoky's Creek is filled up today. Yeah, we had a lot of rain here last night, so.
It's called Alameda Creek Trail. It's right there.
And I just love doing that. And this week is, you know, especially fun since, you know, the track of the
Alameda Creek
impending hurricane is
that's right there.
Pretty big news now.
A little beach, you see that?
Serious warning here. I'm as anti-weather hyperbole as it gets. If you're on the North Carolina coast, you need to evacuate, like, now.
You think about Sal has really high first watch value.
I'll tell you, if the main model, the European model, is correct, ooh, there's going to be some massive flooding. I mean, I'm talking, there's probably be 2 to 3 feet of rain in a fairly well-populated area in North Carolina, the Carolina region there. Whew, I mean, if that verifies, and the hurricane itself is not like specifically strong. I mean, it's a hurricane; you got to take it seriously and all that. But the problem is the path; it's just gonna like linger off the coast for over a day, and even the European, it has it like. It goes in North Carolina and then it just like somehow bounces back, it just backtracks over the Atlantic Ocean again. I'm not sure if that's going to happen, but you know, look at the wind currents and like the jet stream. I mean, it's gonna like rebound kind of like that, probably more to the north, but there's some areas that are going to get absolutely decimated with rainfall.
Yeah, also known as gun in.
And like the pressures are super low with the storm too. Like 930s, like that's serious business. That's going to be a lot of rain.
Yeah, I have that link on DVD.
You know what I mean?
It's also
like Hurricane Katrina caused a lot of flooding. I'll tell you, if this hurricane, if these parameters happened in New Orleans would be gone. Just gone. Serious business, kids. Part of the reason why I like hurricanes here in Buffalo, if there's an East Coast hurricane, that leads to generally awesome weather here. Warm and sunny and perfect for like a week straight. Yeah. Just as how the winds and because the hurricanes basically sucked up your mix. Oh my God. Nobody out and here it's peaceful.
They don't go over the top. It doesn't assume upon itself. It's not what do you call it? It's not pretentious. Okay, it's just like, yeah, I'm a tennis guy. Okay. All right, Prince Dennis. All right. All right. The Prince of Comfy. All right. I don't know. What's a really bad sports anime? I don't know. I like Free. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm reading Land of the Lustrous Manga. That's cool. There's a lot of, yeah. Okay, I've read manga that were never made into anime, and they're 100 times better than anime that you've seen. Okay? There's manga out there that's better than fucking anime that you've seen that never got fucking syndicated for the show. Probably because it didn't have enough TNA, right? Because that's what
What an
sells.
old chair.
Right? Karate Chokoshi Koinata Minoru. Okay? I didn't finish it, but I got damn close. It's like 1,000 fucking manga thick. Okay? Chapters thick, whatever. Vampire Hunter D,
No idea
the
what
manga's
the fuck
better.
Chris
That's
is
another
talking
example.
about.
Like the anime was good back in the day because it was the only thing to watch.
Hide wars.
That was
Look, I don't even see you on this list. But the looks of you seem like a nice guy. Guys down at the Rotary Club that hang out with a girl like me. Call me. You're gonna be working with Captain Sam. He's a good guy. But what he did to my asshole was unexplainable. You seem like a guy who's gonna do a lot of good to the world. Get out there and do what you can to save us, because I can't live like this. I got my own good reasons for learning to fly.
Glad to have you aboard, Zooch. Give me a handshake like a man. Now listen to me. On here, my word is Bible. My word is law. I'm a plane captain. That means I'm the captain of all that you see before you right here. We're in control of the lives of hundreds of people. They want to have families at home. Let's go.
This is Smooth Stars, Captain. It's really nice.
Here we go, Zooch. Away. Can you see what's going on right now?
No, I can't say that I can.
Oh, Jesus. Wow. It's time for your first lesson. We're going to give this thing a little bit of juice. Right. Zooch, got the sticks. Trying to recover this. We are in some hot water right now. Zooch, there's easily 80 buttons in this thing.
Which ones do we press?
All of it, Zooch. Chemtrails, anti-bombs, fluoride, hit it all. You can't get away with winging it in the sim, Zooch. You got to play it by the book. You hear me? I want to kill everybody on board. What do you think about that, Zooch?
It's let's bring it in close, Bo Captain. We'll turn this into rubble.
Which one of these do you think is building 7?
It's pretty foggy now. I don't know.
Is this thing still running? What's the thing, man? You know, Zooch, I used to be a real plane captain. All right, well, I feel like drinking a little too much. Holy shit, fuck. This is why. Oh, shit. What did I tell you, Zooch? All right, now, Zooch, right over there, that's Pat Tillman's funeral. We're going to make sure.
Is that his mother over there?
We're going to take her out. We got to hit her with some brain chemicals, make her crazy.
Oh, she should be a potato from here on out.
Thank you. You can see down there, we got the Empire State Building.